Good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Zuko Had the Powers of the Dark Fruit. So, this is going to be different from the normal, like Blackbeard's Fruit one. Because I'm making Zuko, who's like dark fruit, way more powerful than the like his is dark fruit, the Blackbeards from One Piece. So plus he has a sister in this What If, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So, and he's instead of eats like a fruit, actual fruit of it, he has the power of the dark fruit without the limit of the lose your ability to swim one. So, yeah, he could just swim just fine. So, yeah. Plus, he has also infinity and zero with it. That's why I'm making him way overpowered than. Okay? So, yeah. So let's begin with Zuko and Zumi being born, and then at age 4, actually, yeah, at age of 4, they go to a quirk doctor. And the quirk doctor looks at Zumi first. Ladies go first, then gentlemen's. So, Zuko. So, the quirk doctor tells Zumi that she has a quirk. Fire manipulation. Similar to Fire Fist Ace 1. So, yeah. But when the quirk doctor looked at Zuko, told him, or actually, the quirk doctor tells Zuko that he's quirkless. And he seems sad about it. So, sorry. So he ends up, going to school. And Bakugo asks him what was his quirk, and he said he's quirkless, and yeah. He picked on him for a long time. But one day, Dobby, Musclier, Toga, uh, saw something in Zuko that he might form his own team. So they decided, of course, Musclier walked over, as Zuko had a team. Of course, Dobby is the only person that calms Zuko down. So, yeah, all three of them, or all four of them, became eventually like anti-hero, or like they're not really like pro heroes. When this new team came, he or they, he, of course, every time someone makes him mad or makes Zuko mad, he sucks them in and takes their power away. Yeah. And they care about each other's. So, yeah, then. Yeah, so Zumi goes to UA and she does all this stuff. That's why I'm mostly focused on Zuko, and of course now All Might versus All for One. Zuko was there with his group. He sees, as he says, he's their weakling. As dark aura forms around him. As Dobby knows what he's gonna do. As Muscular and Toga agree, they grabbed All Might and the citizens and they start running the other way. Like running away. As All for One says, huh, those people are weaklings. Wait. As All for One realizes, they're not running away for nothing. He turns around and sees a monster. Yeah, Zuko. He was enraged. Like, do you see the purple eyes? He told All for One that you hurt my favorite idol. Prepare to die. Or how about let your entire villain squad die? As he puts his hand down, as he used black hole thing. And yeah, everyone then got sucked into it. Even All for One. Or actually, the All for One was standing there. Oh, you think. Now, as he releases his true darkness, true hatred, as debris from everywhere falls right onto All for One's as he used to keep him distracted. Now, of course, then he used this move. Darkness Blade Slice. As the All for One dies right then and there. His soul was about to go to heaven. But Zuko wasn't going to let him go to heaven. As he absorbs the All for One and into, as he grabs All for One's soul as he says, "You're going straight to the underworld." As a Grim Reaper in her looks at him, as he puts a symbol of evil as his soul in onto the And when they were running, like before that happened, All Might asked Muscular, "Why are we running?" Because once our big boss gets angry, he goes on a rampage. You do not want to see him go on a rampage. And as they see an entire town or entire city got consumed, or actually half of the city was consumed. And yeah. So basically, as he calms himself down, as a news reporter from the sky sees a young kid and just did all that damage to All for One and won. So yeah, Nezu says this must be when he gets mad. As Dobby says, yeah, he, every time someone makes him ticked off, bless them, because they know to want to relive. Yeah, one time I saw him cut a person in half with that black hole thing that he did. And yeah. And he's not all bad. He actually cured me from my side effect, my quirk. And Nezu's like, As the UA was still intact. So now we are in class 1A. Zumi is terrified of her brother. Hold on. Zumi is like terrified. Like she doesn't even want to, or she wants to know why her brother did that. Yeah. As most people like Mina asked her, "Was your brother always like that?" When no, he always wanted to be a hero. But then when this new squad of his became them in the eventually, or I don't know what my brother was anymore. If he still is or was. Because once I as she starts to tear up, as she yeah, as everyone hugs her, tells her it's fine. And as the Hasashi, the went over to the quirk doctor and they told him like or asked him, did you had a or did he have a or did my son have a quirk or some ability? That ability of dark fruit? Yeah, it was his power when I checked. Because it allows the user to basically, but he is way more powerful than you think. How so? Well, his power level is infinity in the team, and plus I didn't find that stupid thing. So, yeah, Sashi was like, so you're saying my son is so powerful? Oh, he does not need a quirk? Yes, he does not need it. Because he has, when I look through his trials now, he has powers of infinity, zero, and dark fruit. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Or you didn't tell us that he's the most powerfulest person in the world. As Asashi punches to let his anger out. As Asashi, of course, the court doctor accepts the, not telling him 11 years. Because so, yeah, as he says, all right, I'll talk to my son. And because with your mistake, he now has his own group his group of the rare hunters group. He accepted to being their leader. So then at Class 1A, like switch over to Class 1A. Zumi's like, or Mina had a dumb idea of how about to calm him down, like cool him down, just throw him in the lake or something. As she remembers, oh wait, Delphi users can't swim. Him. Um, um. So basically, she didn't realize it until after she said it. Yeah. But, yeah. They were trying to calm him down. So, the crime rate with this new group of squad, Hun, was pretty powerful. That even the villains, like the crime rate, went down to 0. Like there was no crime rate. No one to tick off a big guy. Because they, they have some pretty powerful hitters like Muscular, Zuko, and Dobby. Toga is just the like the remain person, like the yeah. Plus, instead, some of the villains joined Zuko's squad. Yeah. Han too. So yeah. Like Gigantron Machia, and who else? Overhaul and the yeah. Because in this alternate timeline, Overhaul, heard about Zuko's like ultimate power thing, and he knew right then and there. He knew Zuko is the right person to join. Yeah. So yeah. He basically wins against villains. Muscular kills them. Zuko makes sure that they were, not tick them off because he's similar to a Muscular, but he do way more brutal. Plus, with all those souls that Zuko collected to give to the he ends up being immortal. Wormhole. Like it was finally time for Satan. He literally teleported all the way to where Zuko was at with his squad, or Zuko, who, and instead of like take you down to the underworld thing, or in anything like that, he ends up blessing him with immortality. Because how much he did, like all those souls, he made him immortal and way stronger, way more buffed up. And everything, like every power in the known universe, but times 10,000. Zuko's body, honey, handled it like it was nothing. And Zuko looked like, yeah. So, yeah, basically a gift because he was the leader of the bunch. The gift was bestowed upon those that are royal to him. So, like Muscular, Dobby, Toga, yeah. And they have unique skills. Yeah. His dark fruit power evolved into the ultimate nightmare manipulation. The ultimate one. There, he can basically create. It does the same thing, but on a way more grander scale. Like he can, like every time he uses black hole thing, he can, or the disbodied monsters that are like comes right out of it, starts grabbing stuff and pulling it into themselves. It's like they are fusing with it. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, as even a league of, like, villains, are actually Class 1A, Class 1B, the pro heroes, are gonna try to take them down. As Toga got the gift of escape. So basically it allows her or her allies to escape from anywhere. Yeah. They try to capture her, but she teleported away. As for Dobby, he gets the elemental manipulation skill. Basically, aka, he could create, or he could like move rocks, he could move water, he could move flames, lava, everything that you could think of. He could do it. Like bending him to his will. And Muscular makes him way strong. His quirk makes him strong, but his skill, called extra intelligence. Yeah. So every time he buffs up, he gets smarter too. Yeah. So then they try to capture all three, or they did try to capture all three, and it was just Zuko that's left. And when All for one, or not all for one, the All Might Zumi says to him that he needs to come back to. He says, "You don't like how I do things?" Is that what? Zumi? As Zuko looks at her, or as he uses, here comes black hole. But then Zuko, who used the, but this one's different, as they see nightmares of the disembodied part of like a doll comes out, and that scared everyone. My unique power evolved into the darkness, this or ultimate nightmare manipulation is similar to my dark fruit. But let me show you how powerful I can really get. And Zumi runs up, as she hugs her brother. And she says, "Please not, brother. I know that you're powerful. Powerful. Just come back with us." As he looks at her sister, as he hugs her, as he just wants to punish the villains for their sins. And Zumi says, "I understand, but killing them, not putting them in prison behind bars, is basically its own crime." So he turns in, and yeah. But instead of going to prison, he was actually got hired by the government and with his squad. And so Zumi didn't realize that her son was working for the military too. So yeah, because before, or actually during one of the days that was in the past, one of the people hired him and his squad to basically to get paid. And so yeah. So then as the government tells Zuko that he did a very good job of cleaning up our hero's own whose mess. You're welcome. I'm always a service. As All Might didn't realize it at first, but Nezu did. Because he was the one involved too. So they, yeah. So Toga, yeah, so all that stuff. So he actually does visit his family. He's not forced to, like, hey? So, and a certain girl, that, yeah, Ochako and Toga fell in love with him. So, yeah. Of course, Dobby had a crush on someone else. So did Muscular. Not the brutally murder them, but the loves thing. So they got married too. Yeah. So basically they got paid. This is what they always do that. They always hang out. Plus they actually had like twins. Basically both of them, or both girls, had like 2 boys, 2 girls that are twins. But different. Yeah. So, their daughters, honors, and sons, sons, yeah. So, because they always love each other so much, that's why he gets paid for almost the entire league of, or his squad became a league, and then the of justice, like a Justice League, yeah. So, yeah, then they love on him so much. All the villains that joined his group likes Zuko and hates villains. So yeah, he's a top tier Zuko. I think I will say for everyone that that all of the Zukos, if I had to make a top 5 or no, top 10 Zukos, would be at number 10 would be the fun or Zuko funny monster or Frankenstein's monster. Because that in that storyline, every single like per human got forced to live underground, and the monsters came up. They became the dominant ones, and yeah. Number 9 will be what if Zuko was an armadillo. Yeah, because he's so powerful that he has to wear that armor. Number 8 would be the what if Zuko was Crimson Dynamo, because it's similar to the story, like the Iron Man Armored Adventures one, where this Crimson Dynamo crashed down, and yeah. Number 8 will be or 7 will be the what if Zuko was the Void. Yeah. Because if you had to choose between one of the powers of Void in or the different powers ours, yeah. So then number 6 would be, and mine would have to be the what if Zuko was swapped with bodies with All for One. And number 5 would be the what if Deku had the pawpaw fruit. Yeah. So basically everything. So basically Zuko was pretty powerful. Number 3 and 2 would be what if Zuko was the armored Colossal Titan. Yeah. It's a fusion of Armored Titan and Colossal Titan. So yeah. Then number 2 will be number 2 would be what if Zuko had the power of 0. Yeah. And number 1 will be actually from one of the other YouTubers. Is number 1, there's actually 2 of them. Number 1 is goes for what if Zuko was a gargantuan Leviathan, and what if Zuko had a kaiju girlfriend. Yeah. Or I was gonna pick the what if Zuko was the reincarnation of Godzilla. Both of they're actually, I'll put that in number 3. I really like them because they have a good story arc thing. So if you guys want me to do any of the special ones, like the I'm thinking about redoing the what if Zuko, or not Zuko, the or trying to think, but I might have to redo the one that I did in the past, where I put it was in not sideswipe, the what if the who was Usopp, playing Usopp from One Piece. Yeah. So because it might have looked strange because of what he. This is what he would look like as a like a, as if he was a other character. Yeah. So the basically, please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and peace out, y'all.